Tell me your very first reaction when you hear that school is reopening for students. There will be different emotions that we may feel. Some might feel happy, sad, excited, lazy, or maybe all of the above. I'm personally one of those who felt really excited about the whole offline school because maybe it is my last year on high school and I really want to feel how living as a high schooler is. It is sad to spend almost 2 years of my high school doing online school, when many people say that your time during high school is your time of your life. You can do so many things. Yet, the COVID-19 restrict everything. I have made a plan. After offline school started, I want to go out with my friends. I want to do this and this and this. I set a high expectation about going to school offline. But then my school gave me a hybrid learning program guidelines. And instantly, all of my plans, all of my expectations went down. Because it's not how I imagined it is. I know that things won't just go back to the way it is. We can't just go back doing the routine that we do before. But the rules and the guidelines is just so strict. There are so many restrictions that we need to follow. And it's kind of sad, to do that because things are just so different right now. Maybe it will take 2 or 3 more years for us to be completely normal again. But hey, that's what a new normal uses, right? We really need a new normal because we need to do an adaptive thing about the whole pandemic right now. About the hybrid learning program. So basically there's an offline and an online class in the same time. There will be those who are in the class and there will be those from home. Personally for me, whose house and school is almost 20 kilometers apart, I can only imagine how tiring and time-consuming doing the hybrid learning program will be. We need to rush to go to the offline school, do the school for, 2 hours or 4 hours, and then rush back home, take a shower, eat, and then continue the online school program. It is so tiring. Imagining itself is also tiring. How will we do that later on? I can only imagine. But that made me think again. The whole hybrid learning progress is something we need to do now. Because if not now, when? If we don't start about adapting of new offline school program, then when will we start? We can't do online school forever. It's just not reasonable. So if there's a question about how can we make this hybrid learning program effective, then we need to understand that we need to create a community in which students, teachers, and parents really work out together for this, really work hand in hand to make sure that we can really make this hybrid learning program something successful. Maybe we need to do twice the effort, twice the time, twice the energy, but we can make it twice the rewards. How to do it? We need to make sure that first, us as a student, we really do it full heart. We really give our all to do this. Let's just admit, during online school, we tend to be so lazy about things. Let me expose a little. Going to school on the bed, cheating on your friends during tests, asking your friends about their homework and then rename it and then send it to your teacher. That is something that we cannot do during the hybrid, or at least let's try not to do it. Why? Because we really need to achieve the success of the hybrid learning program. Can you imagine, you got 100 on the online class, and then when you go to school, immediately you will get 70. That would raise so many questions from the teacher, and we surely don't want that to happen. We also need to think that it is not something frustrating. It is something that we have to do to adapt to our new situation right now, to adapt to how we live our life maybe post the pandemic. And I know at first it is something really frustrating, it is something really boring, or maybe we're not even interested. But then I asked my friend who have done it on school. They really said, oh, it's really amazing. Even with the whole restriction thing, it is fun to finally meet your friends, to go to a classroom, to see your homework from not a laptop, but from a whiteboard. It is something that they truly grateful. So it really opened up my eye that we cannot do online school forever. We have to prepare for offline school. And the whole hybrid program is an adaptation, is a one step closer to the full offline school. Maybe as a last year's high schooler as I am, it's not something that I can do immediately offline school. But maybe during university, we can do that. But before that, we have to adapt to the whole hybrid learning program. As what I said before, the key to a successful hybrid learning program is from students, parents, and teachers. But as students, we can try our best to be able to give our all for offline school. And maybe hybrid learning program won't be that bad. Thank you.